250 years since the declaration that shook the world, and a rift appeared between despotism and independence. We didn't write a king into power. We wrote power into question. We put an ocean behind us and a wilderness out in front. No instructions, just grit, gumption, and God. From nothing we built in the heat and the dust, from dawn until dusk, and then by lantern light with nothing but stubborn will. You're like timber till our limbs hurt. We turned forest into floorboards and prairie into promise. We stayed warm in winter by turning tinder into cinder. We sweated and toiled. We bled into the soil and called it progress. We forded rivers, then forged iron into bridges that refused to bow to rivers. We mourned but persisted through civil wars and great depressions, gold rushes and dust bowls. We swallowed our grapes of wrath, kept grinding down some rough roads. I guess that's just the way our blood flows. Liberty and justice for all is a tough row to hoe. But when they pushed us to the brink, that just made us pull harder. Lexington and Concord, Gettysburg and Pearl Harbor. We put men on the moon and the beaches of Normandy. Fortunately for the rest of the world, when communism got hot, we doused it with the Cold War, showed the world a better way, gave them something to hope for, to go for. A tattered tapestry of scars and stripes, 50 stars, one perilous fight. We were never the type to go quietly. Certifiably defiant, we're still swinging, still standing like the anthem that we're still singing. When looking into my children's eyes and I understand why it all matters. Not only what we gave for freedom, but why. Why everywhere in the world where they crave for freedom, they wave a star-spangled banner. Why they come to America to dream. There was no Chinese dream or Saudi Arabian dream, no Mexican dream or Canadian dream. America created the dream, not because it would be easy or safe or comfortable. We dared ordinary hands to hold extraordinary power, not so the stories would always have perfect endings, but so the stories would be ours, so that we can speak and worship as freely as we can dream, because we hold these truths to be self-evident and timeless, because we the people are the three words that still send shivers down the spine of tyrants, because our rights come from God, not the government. We are all created equal, and that equation doesn't change whether the president is a Democrat or a Republican. No person is perfect, and therefore no country is either. But in our providence, we saw unfulfilled promises, and we could never let them be. To those who laid down lives and made down payments on a future that they'd never see, I am that future, and I'm grateful for the legacy, for the longest running experiment in self-governance the world has ever seen. Will it last? Well, if there's one thing we've learned, it's that the Constitution only really matters if you believe it. That's why they said, here's a republic, if you can keep it. So hold on tight, because every element in the mix of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, everything we treasure, everything we're blessed with, depends on defending everything they penned within those tension-drenched walls of Independence Hall, 1776.